Hi, my name is Mary Ng. I have wanted to speak to you about this for a long time, and I've been trying to gather the perspective. I don't want to come off like a downer. But I was really concerned about the disability access at Filling Empty Bellies. It was one of my many concerns. And I basically spent a lot of my winter there. I brought knitting, I brought sometimes energy bars, and most of all, I tried to bring an open heart and a little bit of like maternal energy, like a sister, like a friend. And what was so thrilling about the whole operation was like feeling people's pain. And many people would come up to me and tell me about childhood abuse or different kinds of trauma. And I'm not a registered counselor in any way, but I felt that if I could alleviate the pain and suffering that they feel, I would hopefully lighten their burden. What I did find out is that with the disability access issues, eventually I formulated an email, and then I got excluded because evidently the email is not an open email, it's more of a like open for praise only, or like yes men. So I included concerns about an assault I witnessed that was very scary to me. It caused me a lot of apprehension. I stopped going. I got a lot of bitterness. I think anybody, like if you've ever been on a road trip in a minivan and you're like, get irritable with your own family, there's that kind of effect where it's not so much that human beings are bad people, but that there is a very tight, cramped quarters. It's down a dangerous staircase to get up to the restrooms. It's another dangerous staircase. And then numerous homeless people told me that they were hearing locker room talk and innuendo from the director. And that was very hard for me because honestly, I admire very much what they're doing in terms of feeding the people and seeing all this community spirit, seeing the way people connect largely. I feel like I have amazing friendships that have come out of this organization. And I remember it back when it was in a truck, like down at the park, and Corey Buck was running it. What I found when I researched the Open 990 is that the original incorporation of the nonprofit was filling empty bellies, feeding anyone like homeless or low income, anyone who needs a meal. No one is excluded in all caps. And so with the pressures from the neighborhood district and city government and high rents and nonprofits and certification for grant funding, there was an emphasis on exclusion as this is going to be the end-all panacea to heal all the social worries. Well, I am now one of the excluded. My insights were that we needed more diversity of services. We needed a specific place for women seeking safety from their domestic abusers or stalkers, that the staircase was troublesome, that we needed better training on sexual harassment and innuendo, and that the proliferation of drugs, there could be a danger to people in recovery. So I'm glad I fit that all in within the time limit. It's still a pretty day. I had a fabulous walk. These meetings are hard to get through. Thank you for your service to the government. We can do better. We can do a lot. We just have to brainstorm. Thank you.
Thank you very much.